Hello and welcome back. I even have my fucking announcement thing directly in front of me, and I still fumbled it. I mean, like, what the fuck?
You got this.
Streaming, guys. I'm so good at it. But yes, welcome, Echoes, to Empyrean Wilds episode 21, a Cypher System based CTRPG. But yeah, we are back after a little mini hiatus while we did things and stuff behind the scenes. I'm Evie, the Disaster GM. My pronouns are she, there, any, and I am the GM for this fine if disastrous group. Let's go ahead and go around doing our intros. Starting with Matt today.
Hello, my name is Matt, he, him pronouns. Very excited to be here. I'm playing Fong Wu, he, they pronouns. The risk-taking warrior who fights with panache and occasionally walks through walls and is the best babysitter of all time. I'm gonna pass it over to Amanda.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Hey, my name is Amanda, aka Panda Cabra. I use she, her pronouns, and I will be playing Varen Lek, the weird adept who dances with dark matter and siphons power. She is also the best adoptive mother of like the cutest little murder bug in all of the land. Alina, take it over.
Hey everybody, I am Alina, they, them, and I will be playing today Kale, who's also they, them. And they are an empathic explorer who helps their friends and has the soul of a dragon. And they have opinions on the murder bug, but they're just keeping them to themselves. I don't want anyone to know. Pass it over to Joel.
I'm Joel. Hello. I use any pronouns. I play Bal Misforge, who has been mostly she, her for this campaign, but sometimes goes by he, him when they feel like it. They are a appealing speaker who rises from the depths and shepherds spirits, and they would want to be the one to murder the bug. But they don't because it's somebody else's problem. There we go.
Yes, so welcome back. We will also be seeing Bobby Joe, who does not have a player and is at least currently the pet of the party. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes. This particular game normally runs every other week on Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific, barring any potential interruptions due to conventions, scheduling, etc., because that happens. That just happened. So as we simulcast, don't forget to follow or like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, etc. But yeah, so you can be notified of when this or our other campaigns happen to go live. We also have Kitty Cam going on right now. Look at that tail. Yeah. Also, we are, if you are watching on Twitch, you'll notice that we are raising funds for the World Central Kitchen. Let's see, I think I have the... do I have the command going? I don't have the command going. It'll come up on a timer at some point. But yes, we are raising funds for World Central Kitchen as our charity of the... moment, at least. I don't know how long we've had it going, but yeah, so you can donate there where you would normally see the subscribe button if you are watching on Twitch. There is a Tiltify that we are running that will allow YouTube to donate as well, that will eventually pop up in chat at some point, and is probably in our description. So do so if you can. The world is shit. There is so much going on. I am also on game 3 of the weekend and somewhat in sleep deprivation, so my apologies if nothing I say makes any sense. But With all out of that out of the way, let's go ahead and roll into focusing on today's session. We at the Archives would like to remind you that this is an adult content rated game with depictions of violence and gore, possible mentions of loss or trauma, and or similar content, including illicit substances that will be covered today. So if you are watching, you have been warned. We do our best not to cross each other's lines, etc., etc., etc. Last time, because it's been like a month, last time, after deciding to sneak out of the house post a very emotional conversation and dramatic conversation between Varen and her parents, we, oh yes, did you get the content warning? You already got that. Thank you very much, Matt, for posting the content warning over on YouTube for us. Yeah, so we had had a very emotional and dramatic conversation with Varen's parents in the house. Stuff came up. Bal had also just been told about a vision of Fong's relating to Ace somewhere out in the wilds. It was a heavy time for everyone involved, and then they decided to, after that dinner, sneak out of the house and go have a little bit of investigative activities out in the city and try to figure out where the fuck Fong went, because Fong had gone off on his own little day out in the city with the accompaniment of Bobby Joe, the baby Karuscapede. A little bit of mischief was gotten into by Fong, interacting with some of the thugs, trying to get some information, going to their little hideout and attempting to kind of talk his way into the private chambers of the leader in the town. It did end up having to be, you know, the whole walking through walls / pushing himself through a floor from underneath to be able to get into this area while pretending to go to the lavatory, and resulted in the most epic little 1-on-5 or 6 fight of Fong just absolutely obliterating these henchmen after a brief interaction with the leader, Luis Figo, that had caught him in there and was just like, I am not dealing with this. I am not working right now. I am going to come back. The fuck?
Sage has got a whole ass boat. I mean, it's like a boat holder thing,
but it's still fun.
It's like a legitimate boat.
Wow.
I felt it was appropriate considering the campaign we're playing in.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyway, carry on.
Luis was just like, I'm not dealing with this shit right now. I am technically not working, and I take my private time very seriously. So I'm going to leave my henchmen to deal with you, and if you are not dealt with, consequences will be had. And then proceeded to walk out. Fong beat the shit out of all of them with their own fists. With their own fucking fists, and then proceeded to loot the somewhat damaged / very damaged office of Luis, and meet the rest of them outside after they had had their own little interactions with each other and Luis at a bar, because that is where Luis had gone after dismissing Fong. There was a conversation had with Bal at this bar, where Bal attempted to reveal themselves as a potentially high-ranking member of the Islandess aristocracy, and was basically very subtly called out on that's bullshit by Luis while they were sharing a drink. So leaving the bar, they were just like, we need to find Fong, because Val had done the I'm going to walk out and wandered off on their own, and they conveniently all kind of converged outside of where Fong had left the hideout. Not necessarily hideout. We'll call it base of operations of Luis's folks, with a variety of materials that were scavenged from the office. They went back home, figuring we should not be out on the streets right now, and snuck back into the guest room where they started investigating the materials. Bal was, as we left off, attempting to translate a contract that Fong had found that had a mixture of the common tongue and I have now officially named the language of the Lancers that Bal has Eilinian, because it is the language of the Islandus province. Kale was going through some of the ledgers because there were a lot. And before we could get to what Fong was investigating of his various spoils of battle, Varen decided to check out the small velvet pouches that contained a grayish blue fine grit powder, and realized via some rolls that these were drugs, because there is an underground trade in the province of Polyerna of some sort of drug powder that a couple of the other members had found in the offices of high-ranking members in the previous campaign. And Varen was just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is drugs. Stuck her fingers in it and went, yeah, that's what it smells like. And that's where we ended. So, you did not roll well on your might check after doing this last time. So we are coming back into the consequences of your actions. This is not the normal... Joel is just so happy. This is not the normal method of imbibing this substance. So you are not going to at least suffer from the majority of the physical effects. However, due to what this substance is made from, which you guys do not know yet, I would like you to also make an intellect defense roll.
Intellect defense. I'm trying to remember. Do I have skills in that?
I don't know. That would be on your character
I
sheet.
do. I am trained. I am trained in intellect defense. Sorry, my app keeps lagging whenever I try
Yeah, that does that sometimes.
to natural 20.
You are so lucky.
I am so lucky.
You are so lucky.
And I'm trained in it too, so I didn't even need that.
You might have.
Oh.
Yeah. So, you feel this slowly start to hit you. And it's that, like, half second behind as they realize that this is what you just did in the middle of the conversation, that you're just like, that might not have been the best idea, because there's initially this strong burning in your sinuses, like you just snorted, like, a hot chili powder.
Which she has done accidentally a few times.
Yeah, Pollyanna, the peppers, it's a thing, the Ranseri pepper there. And you guys grow pepper and dry them. So it's very reminiscent of that sensation, like that hot, spiking burn in your sinuses that makes your eyes water at first. And then you hear the whispers of that same voice reaching out to you, but they are muffled because you rolled a fucking nat 20. And you were trained, which made it possible to succeed. And the shadows in the room all seem to creep up the walls and then recede as you fight for control over your own abilities. And then they ease back, and while your eyes are pitch black, you do have control. You are, however, extremely inebriated with that kind of like watering sensation to your eyes of being kind of pepper sprayed. So while the world is just a little hazy and you feel really, really, really good, like really good, you do have full control of your abilities.
Ew, because that could have gone badly.
Yes.
I just go,
But-
oh, okay. Ooh,
Yeah, so
oh God, I think, oh,
yeah. But everybody else kind of sitting on the guest beds and surrounded by papers and journals and ledgers and having like looked at these little velvet pouches, and then you watched Varen, who had pronounced these drugs, like dip her finger in it and went sniffed it to verify and just like snorted the shit out of this. And her eyes go pitch black as the shadows in the room go absolutely wild for just a split second before they are back under control.
Fong, did she just do what I think she did?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, my. How are you feeling, Varen?
Oh, it hurt. I shouldn't have done that. That was no. Oh, that hurts. It burns. It burns. And you just kind of see her rubbing her eyes, but is otherwise completely oblivious to what's going on around her. Joel's going through a facial journey. I thought.
Yeah.
No,
I feel fine, but ooh, my eyes. Y'all ever accidentally snort chili powder? Cause I have, and ooh, that hurts.
I will not say that I have. Can you see?
So Varen starts rubbing her eyes, and she said, I can see. It's just ooh. Her eyes are again pitch black, but also kind of watery at the same time.
Yeah.
And completely oblivious to the changes that are going on.
Yeah. Completely normal
over
tears,
kinda
no creepy tears or
do,
anything.
Like wave their hand in front of your face to see if you're tracking their hand.
Again, you can see, you're not sure if your vision is a little wobbly because of the drugs or because your eyes are watering so much.
Yeah, so it's a little bit, she is falling, but it's a very kind of like delayed a little bit. It's for what she's seeing, she's just seeing like almost like in slow motion, you moving.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. I think you should probably lay down.
Yeah, that sounds like that'd be good
Let's
and comfortable. Yeah.
Get you
I
some
think that's what
nice pillows
I want to
here.
do. I want to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Oh,
And you just
Tuck Varen
Yeah.
in, get like a pillow behind her head.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
get some
blankets.
water just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Best, I think.
So on your character sheets, wherever you are tracking this as your inventory, you can note down that you currently have 5 doses of a cipher known as blue powder. It is a drug, so it does have consequences to it, but it will also grant you a free use of your strongest ability without spending any points.
Ooh.
It is an immediate effect, so it is not a you get to choose when to use it after smoking the drug, because it is something that you typically smoke. And I guarantee you there will be consequences after the fact because it is a drug. Varen, you should note down that you have a secondary consequence. You don't know what that is because you rolled a nat 20.
Mystery consequence.
Yeah, mystery consequence.
Cool.
But yeah.
Yeah, so we'll do a little trip sitting as we continue to look through ledgers, I imagine.
Yep. So the ledgers are predominantly in common. You also had a journal that had been grabbed by Fong, and then the loose pages that were kind of the wanted posters with notes on them by him. So what all are you investigating, Fong, since some of the ledgers were being gone over by Kale, and Baal is currently attempting to translate the intense legalese that is a contract with the Islandist government?
So, Fong, like, if I may, I think Fong is a little tired, and so I'm gonna try to do some recovery rolls.
Yep.
Maybe just, like, sitting next to where Varen is. Like, if Varen's laid out on the couch, Fong is just like sitting on the floor, just ready in case anything happens.
Okay.
But he's gonna start to doze off a little bit too, and
Okay.
this is just me wanting to make a bunch of recovery rolls.
Very valid. You used a lot of your abilities.
Yes, indeed.
But it was fun.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. All right, so you've got that. Go ahead and give me an investigative roll, both Bal and Kale, since you guys are the ones that are going through all of the documents.
I will put an effort on this.
Hi, Milo.
Ooh, 16.
16
With an
15.
effort.
and 15. 16 and 15. And Kale has an effort. So
Oh. Hold on. I have a free level of effort.
you have a free level.
Hey.
Okay, okay.
You're hanging out.
All right, so with that, 16 and 15, both of those very well with a level of effort on each of them. So looking at the ledgers, you're starting to see a pattern, Kale, of basically the smuggling that they do of various substances. And it's not just drugs. It's also a couple of like fine alcohols, as well as basically the bulk trade of some of the things that are sent along. So like spending more on certain materials and certain like vegetables and peppers than should be. It's, you know, like the normal what you would expect of like illegal trade, and kind of skimming money off of it. But hidden within that is also, you can start to see the pattern of the trade of the underground substances, as well as what seems to be indications that you slowly start to identify as information being traded.
Oh, interesting.
And then Bal, with that, because you had that free level of effort that brought it down from a 6 to a 5, and thus you succeeded, it seems to be a contract with the Islandist government and a particular section of the Islandist government known as the Golden Dawn, under
This
which...
is not the first time we've heard this before.
Yeah, under which is the Golden Lotus, which is one of the sections of the department, of the section Golden Dawn, sort of like general versus lieutenant type of letter or level. I can talk. I can totally talk. I'm doing
It's
so
so
well,
good.
guys. I'm doing so well. Yeah. And it seems to be that Luis Figo is the leader of whatever organization on the Polyarna side that is dealing with them and is head of his side of the organization to trade in the blue powder, to trade in information, and to also receive in return a variety of funds, armor, and weapons, and what the powder is turned into. The information that he is to send them is specifically in relation to those who would oppose the dissolution of the seven territories into a singular country, as well as the progression of darkness from the mountains in preparation for war. Because you succeeded, you may also ask questions in relation to that.
So, the 7 territories is referring to like
The
all like countries
yeah,
that we've
the
traveled to,
septarchy of Tritonus Reach, or
and then
heptarchy, whatever it's
it
called.
is it fair to infer that the war they're referring to is not an internal war, but all of the 7 united versus something external?
Yeah.
Okay. So they have the information that we have and more about what is happening on the other side of the mountains, and they're getting ready to deal with it.
Seemingly.
Is what it sounds like, anyway.
Sounds
Yeah.
like they're going to bring the shadow out of the mountains.
Basically, you get the impression that they are going to attempt to force all of the territories to unify under them to then fight whatever is on the other side of the mountains. So basically, I am going to draft everyone to cooperate in this war.
Which is always a good thing. Okay. I understand. I'm going to share that information with the rest of the class.
Okay.
That's worrying.
Right.
I mean, I'd seen here that the someone has cooked the books to an incredible degree. There's quite a lot of money moving through here that isn't well accounted for, let's say. So there's clearly a lot of trade happening, and some of it I'm not sure what is being traded for. Obviously, this is drugs, and this is it looks like weaponry, but information perhaps, I'm not sure. But it sounds like you have confirmation that in fact there is information being passed from Islanders on a regular basis, which would
Looks like
account for this and this. Kale's like very, very meticulous with their note keeping, like they ran a store or something.
Yeah. It sounds like they've got a lot of understanding about what's going on. But it sounds like they've known about what's going on for a long time, too.
And it scares them enough that they've been willing to unite under Islanders' rule, rather than remain independent.
So, but I think that just might be ego, really.
Or they know that they're the first ones in line when the shadow over the mountain comes calling.
Maybe.
They share a border with it.
Not sure. Maybe. I think it's also just because they could easily just push for alliances and everybody working together, but they're still, I mean, from what I know, they're still pretty prideful and self-centered. Might as well get advantage out of it.
Right. Well, we know from first hand that Islandess has a bit of a empire building set to their minds right now. They failed with Isenbridge, but for how long?
There's also there's also a possibility that it's not just that they may have failed with Islanders, but that they're not the only ones that they're operating for. Would not be surprised if they have similar attempts on other city states and locations, territories as they call them.
Varen, we don't need to have this discussion right tonight, and it's probably not the best time, but I will want to ask you some rather uncomfortable questions about what is laying just over those mountains. Because no one else that's from here seems to want to answer them.
I look over at Kale and I'm like, there's mountains?
In the morning, darling. It's not a concern right now.
Okay, there's some mountains near my house, and that sounds good.
We should probably be getting some rest.
Evie, I have healing properties.
You
to one
do?
of my huh?
Yeah.
I was wondering because I know it's a direct healing thing. Is it possible to essentially switch it to a cleanse, or would that be too much?
I'd allow that as a major effect.
Okay.
So since you have to roll to heal, because it did not actually cause her damage for you to be healing, you would be able to use it, and you would have to utilize whatever points slash uses, because I think there's a limited number per day that you can do on an individual. But as a major effect, at least when you're doing normal, skilled healing, there's a limit per day.
The one that I can use it any number of times so long as I succeed at the roll.
Okay, yeah. So,
because the difficulty becomes harder by a step every time I use it on a singular person.
Okay, yeah.
So technically unlimited, but also there's obviously a higher ending or a big number that I can't hit.
Yeah, and in addition to that, if you don't roll that nat 20 for the day, that's considered not succeeding on the roll, since you're not healing damage. You're trying to use it to cleanse. So possible, but very, very difficult.
Okay.
I
think she's
if
still
there's
gonna try,
yeah,
she
if
doesn't
there's
understand her powers just yet.
and if there's injury or things that you are trying to heal, you can also say that you are using the ability to heal those points back. And if you get a major effect, you can get cleansing from it.
I think that's what she's gonna try.
Okay.
She's gonna reach her hand out, her actual physical hand, kind of put it on Baron's shoulder and say, "Let's see if this works." And then I'm going to try to heal Baron against Have I healed Baron today? I don't think so, right?
I was letting you guys track that.
She wouldn't have taken any damage for anything yet, so.
Okay.
Have you used any points for abilities?
I have enough.
I was asking Varen.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, let me scroll back up to my points. I have, so my current, I don't think I have. I just have, currently in my pool 8 might, 5 speed, 7 intellect, so I do have abilities to spend. So.
Do you have points that you would need to heal, if you rolled recovery, essentially?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I have that. I have, I still have, a 10-minute and a 10-hour recovery I can still roll for as well.
Yeah, so essentially you would be able to heal energy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She is a valid target at the moment.
That was a 10, so it succeeds, but it doesn't cleanse.
How many points do you
Oh yeah, I forgot.
return
Hold
to
on.
her?
I don't do this very often. I think it's 1d6. You recover 4.
Okay.
4.
4 points.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But yeah, so the burning kind of stops. The, like, your balance is still off. So while that sensation of like having snorted chili powder and like the slight stinging, burning sensation of like being maced, being pepper sprayed, is now gone. The world's a little hazy. You feel really, really good.
One moment.
Yeah,
Someone's at my door, so I'll be right.
go ahead. But yeah, Joel, you would be able to, or Val would be able to very easily see that Varen is not fully recovered. Even if Varen is not saying anything, her eyes are still pitch black.
Considering that Varen is completely out of it, and also Amanda's not here.
Yeah.
I think Val is going to take this opportunity to. I don't think she's done it yet. Fill in Kale in on what happened with Ace.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, no, I haven't heard that yet.
I sent my husband to go take care of it, but
Oh, okay.
I have been listening. I have wireless headphones, so.
Oh,
okay.
yay.
Nice.
Just because it is related to to what's happening on the other side of the mountains,
Right.
and they haven't told Kale yet.
Have you tried to reach out to them?
I thought you
Since-
had, because you had a big conversation with Kale between dinner and you guys sneaking out. There was, like, Varen went back to her room, and then you guys had a private conversation. Varen snuck out and then kind of listened to part of it beneath the window before popping her head back up and being like, hey, so you guys want to go out on the town?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember how much Varen overheard, but I feel like there was definitely a conversation.
Yeah.
About.
Because what I remember is that Fong and Val talked about it, and then
Yeah.
Fong left to.
Go get Corey slash
Yeah, we
take
had a
care
big
of
talk.
Varen's
I don't
brother.
know
And then
if
you guys
filled me in
had,
on that part.
yeah, then you guys had dinner where there was the big conversation between Varen and her parents. And then after that difficulty, both Bal and Kale went to the guest room. Varen went outside to talk to her brother and then go to her room. And while she was talking to her brother and was in her room, the two of you kind of caught up because, and you had specifically requested that because Bal wanted to, like, kind of temperature check and, like, express stuff because a lot had happened. Because Bal had also, just a day or two prior, had that big conversation with Perdoja and was dealing with a lot. So I'm pretty sure that it was covered during that time.
Well, then, never mind.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember. It's not
No.
my fault.
You didn't get to talk about it very long, but yeah.
All right. But we know. I know then. Right. Well, I don't think we're going to get a lot more until the morning, and we should rest. Sounds like we need to get on the road as quickly as we can.
I'm concerned about everything that's going on. I don't like any of it, really.
No, I was going to say that seems very par for the course. And there does seem to be big things reawakening. And not necessarily good ones.
One day, I hope that our biggest threat is like a puppy.
Knowing us, that puppy would be very bad news indeed.
Yeah. All right, so we sleeping?
I think so.
All right. Bal is gonna once again sleep blocking the door like she always does.
Okay. You gonna do anything with Corey? Send him outside? Have him guard the window?
I'm gonna let him sleep. He's been kind of going.
We put him
for
through a lot.
bit. Yeah.
Okay. So
If there's space in the bed, I'll probably let him sleep there.
I think Varen was sitting on the bed, and then you said Fong was sitting on the floor against the bed?
Wherever Baron is, I imagined it was a couch, but if it's a bed, it's like he's on the floor, but his back is against the, like the side of the mattress or couch.
So depending on where Kale sleeps, there might be room on the bed, because it was a guest room that had like a single bed in it, so they intended for Bal and Kale to both fit, because Kale is kind of tiny.
I imagine there's probably something like a probably like a chaise lounge or something maybe in there too.
Yeah, there'd be
So it's
seating
like-
of some kind.
Yeah, so seating of some kind.
But yeah, I would like both Matt and Amanda to do a roll-off for me to see what happens overnight.
Oh shit.
Okay. D20?
Yep.
I rolled a 5.
8.
Versus an 8.
Sweet.
Okay. Good to know. So you have your 10-hour recovery.
Heck yes.
Ain't bad.
Roll a recovery roll.
Let me know when you guys are set and your points reassigned.
I'm good to go.
All right.
Back.
All right, all good.
So since you went to the 10-hour recovery, you can add an extra hour onto that if you had wanted to do like your 10-minute/hour in addition to your rest.
Nice.
Heck yes.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
But yeah, so after the difficulty of the previous evening, especially very vividly being aware of the fact that you guys had snuck out, your parents did not wake you before dawn to deal with stuff out on the farm, letting you kind of sleep in and rest and take time to yourself. As you guys slowly wake to a very late morning because of what time you did end up going to bed. It is a pleasant day, mid to late summer, warm, a breeze from the open window that you guys had slipped back through. A note under the door right next to your ass, Bal. It's quiet. Yeah, there's an ass note. And you guys are waking up. Seemingly nothing has happened. Like, you didn't get interrupted or attacked or anything.
I imagine Kale's like curled up on the bed near Varen, because there's enough room for two. And they'll sort of like try and pat you on the shoulder and be like, "How are you feeling this morning?"
Oh, I don't really remember drinking that much last night. What?
Can I see your eyes?
I roll over and I just very like slowly, like I'm squinting, so it's almost like you couldn't see regardless. And then I finally do get them open.
They're a little bloodshot, but back to normal. You do definitely have a headache. Your nose kind of hurts. Like, it's not like you've been punched. It's just kind of that sensation that you get when it's extremely dry air and you're just like, I know that I'm gonna get a nosebleed, but I haven't gotten it yet. That kind of hurt to your nose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. That looks a lot better, actually.
I don't remember what happened. Like, what? So like we went out and then now I'm here. What happened between then?
You maybe took a wee amount of an unknown substance.
Oh, okay, yeah, that
You
probably.
little. Your eyes were completely black.
I looked very confused. I was like, completely black, but like, is that why I can't remember anything? Like, I couldn't. Oh, and I need.
Like I said, unknown
I need coffee.
substance.
I need coffee is what I need.
Ooh, I would love a cup of tea.
All right, I'll get that.
Yeah, I was about to say Varen does like roll back over as if she's about to get up, and then she just kind of like doesn't.
Yeah, Fong will head to the kitchen and start making
Aw.
stuff if he can.
You will have to move Bal. Because Bal was against the door.
The door.
Wow.
Fall asleep.
Wow.
You're gonna have to try way harder to wake up a sailor.
There's also a
Shaking,
window.
loud noises.
You know what?
That shit doesn't work.
Fong is gonna spend some intellect points and go through the wall.
Beautiful.
Amazing. Hell yeah.
Good. Good. You're like, you know what? The door's occupied. There's walls.
Yeah.
Love that.
Okay. So as you slip through the wall and out into the hallway, look at Milo. And turn the corner into the main area and the kitchen, you see kind of sitting, not bustling in the kitchen or doing anything, Varen's mother.
Good morning.
Where is my daughter?
Oh, she's sleeping.
I think all of you should come out here right now.
Okay. And Fong is gonna hurry to the door and knock loudly.
Yes?
There's something serious.
Oh, all right. Varen, do you think you can get dressed?
Oh yeah. I can get dressed. Like, what kind of serious?
I don't know yet, but it seems very serious.
Oh shit! All right. And she stumbles out of bed and just very quickly kind of rearranges everything. I'm assuming she fell asleep in her clothes, so she's kind of like basically
Yeah.
trying to brush out the wrinkles and.
Yeah, we just tucked you in.
Mm-hmm.
I think once Sirius gets up, Corey is just gonna wake me up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he'll just brusquely pull me to my feet, and then Paul's just like, okay, all right, I guess it's morning.
Corey, I'm pretty sure helps you with what are the bonuses that Corey gives you?
Carrion.
I know
Okay.
defense, but I thought there was a non-combat bonus that he gives you.
I don't have it written down because I'm smart about my choices.
Let's see. Bow, pins. That's focuses. Exceptional follower. Defends, intimidates, carries, and navigates. Okay.
Carries. I knew it was carry. I didn't know that. I didn't
Yeah.
remember the other one.
So go ahead and give me a perception for Corey, since you are still half asleep.
17.
17. Corey would then notice the note that had been, like, slid underneath the door next to you.
He would probably pick it up and give it to. Honestly, not to me. He would probably give it to Kale. Kale's is the responsible one.
Yeah. You're muted.
Right, Kale's in the middle of like pulling on a sweater and brushing the tangles out of their hair, and they'll grab the note and read it.
No. It was a simple folded note, and it is in kind of a messy scrawl with a couple of misspellings. I'm off to deal with something. If you know where Farron went, all of you should see her mother and leave immediately.
Oh.
Saren.
Right. It does sound like we should grab up all of our things and be ready to go, like, now.
Do you read the note out loud?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I feel like that would wake Baird up, and now she's very alert, and she's like, "Wait, what? Oh shit! We better go. We better everyone get up! Get up!"
Yeah. We're now like stuffing our dirty clothes back into the bag, grabbing more clean clothes for you and stuffing them into your bag.
I pull out my messenger bag and I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't got it.
So you guys then exit back out into the living room?
Yeah.
Sitting in a position that you have only seen her once, Varen, is your mother. Just on the couch, hands over her face. That kind of quintessential, like, parent that is upset and done with everything because something is very wrong. The last time you saw her like this, your brother, Saren, had gone out and done something incredibly stupid and broken his leg.
Ooh.
So I am.
It's worse.
Yeah. I very cautiously approach her. Mama, what's wrong?
Your brother is he went and made a deal. I sent your daddy after him to see if we could do anything, but he saw some folks kind of coming up the walk this morning before your daddy or I did, and he went to deal with it. And we can deal with things here, but I think all of you need to get going because there's only so much that we can do. Because you got some people after you now.
Saren, okay. Where is he?
He's over at Luis's place right now. As I said, he tried to make a deal that he ain't had no place to do, and I think that it's what did you do last night? What did you do last night?
Well, we just, I mean, we've just, I wanted to show him, we just went to the tavern, had a little bit of fun. At least we did.
No, that's. And Fong is gonna look to the group, and he's gonna say, I'm sorry. I tried to take care of things, and that's how I got all that stuff.
Right.
This is why I didn't want you to know anything about what was going on. Because sometimes people go off on their own and make things worse. I appreciate you, sir, trying to help my family. I do. But it is more important that all of you deal with what you need to be dealing with, and that you get Varen out of here. Because Louis is going to try and kill all of you if he ever catches sight of you. And I don't know what Sagan's going to be able to do about Saren, but we will get our boy back, and we will handle things here, but all of you need to get going before he realizes you didn't skip town.
Madam, what is this going to cost your son?
Nothing
Will
it
he be
hasn't
expected
already
to
caught
serve?
him. Nothing that it hasn't already cost him. You need to go now. And she is trembling.
All right. We'll head on out. I just turn around and start heading for the door. And just a little bit of flavor. Kale has been around Bao long enough to know that this is Bao's line voice.
Yes. Yeah.
I kneel down in front of him and was like, Mama, whatever it is, we'll head out, but we'll come back and try to fix this later once we figure out what's going on.
Please just be safe. Please just be safe. Parent, last night was a lot. But I, baby girl, I do still love you. And I just need you to be as safe as you can and get you and your friends out of town as quickly as you can, because this, all of you are in danger here, and you need to go now.
I understand, Mama, but I didn't want to say anything to concern you, but this isn't exactly the first time we've all been in danger, so I think we got this. We got a murder bug on our side after all.
Oh, girl, you do not understand. Please just run while you
right.
can. You
Should I
said
write, or should I?
Not if you're gonna say where you are, but if this mission is so important that you were willing to do everything last night, then I hope that you understand that you need to go now.
if it's going to keep y'all safe, I'll do that.
Sure, baby.
Hmm. I love you, Mama, and I'll just give her a big hug.
Aw.
She's still shaking as she hugs you, and she squeezes a little tighter. And then it's very hard for her, and you can tell it is, but she separates, pushes you away, and then just turns you around and like pushes you towards your friends.
Yeah, I'll take that as a sign. I'll just be like, "Yeah, let's head out. We got to get out of here."
Let's go.
So
Out
where
we
are you
go.
going?
Yep, head out.
So
Varen does kind of take a moment as she's about to cross the threshold. She does kind of look back, but she doesn't say anything, and then leaves.
So Belle, you went out ahead of them. Where are you going?
Nowhere.
For
Just gonna
now.
walk. Well, yeah. I'm just gonna walk to the end of the path.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna lean on a post or a tree, and I'm gonna wait for everybody. In the meantime, I would like to commune with my deity.
With your deity.
I-
Okay.
I have renewed lines of communication, and I'm going to use them. So,
Okay. Please make an intellect roll.
aye, aye. I have a free level of effort in just in general, and then I'm going to put yes, no, I'm gonna put all 3 levels of effort into this
Okay.
that I can't afford. So it's gonna be -4 to the difficulty.
Okay.
That's -4. It's still all right. And that was an 18 on the dice anyway.
Okay. Very good. So as you reach out, it takes a second,
Mhm.
but you do feel her attention on you. It's not the same being separated from your body and taken to the other place of before, but you do feel her attention focused towards you. There's kind of a sense of tension, which you were kind of already feeling with what has happened this morning, but
Yeah.
you can tell that there's some tension.
I'm going to say something that is going to sound a little demanding to you. But considering I'm about to enact some massive change in a small town, I figured that would be quite alright. I am going to request from you that you assist us in making this town a better place. Because the faster we are able to do that, the faster we are able to cross the mountains and pursue whatever it is that you need us to pursue.
I don't know that you will like this answer. Your target has a purpose that he serves. Will you take over that purpose?
You're a deity of change. Change. If the purpose that this person serves requires them to be an asshole, then change it. I will not let innocent families be tormented by an incredibly bad man simply because they can eventually, at one point or another, potentially have some good in them or for some solid purpose. Oh, I'm starting to sound like Kale. Whatever the case, I will do as I wish. I will do as I need to do.
I am not a god of goodness. I do not represent goodness. I represent change and balance. And with balance, there is that which is not good. And you must understand that. The changes that this man, this target of yours, makes, they are important to my ends. So, do you want to take over his purpose in return for my aid?
I don't know what his purpose is. But I do know one thing. That's that I've got whatever I have is for good. I understand if that's below you. But what change I bring, I've chosen for it to be for good. Whatever comes after, I will push against if it's not for good.
And that is for you to decide.
All right. I wonder, however, if you would ask him to take on the responsibilities that you thrust upon me.
If he reached out to me, yes. He does
You
not
truly-
follow me.
I don't think I will ever be able to understand you.
Do you need to?
No. I guess it just means that our paths will not always converge.
That is the way of things.
Hey. At least you're being honest, I think.
Yes.
Look at you, being changed. Who'd have thought?
You did ask that. And it is one thing that I can give, at least for now.
You can phrase it however you want. It sounds like I changed you a little bit.
I am changeable.
And maybe that will be enough for us to get along then.
You should hurry.
Understood.
A life does hang in the balance. And the connection breaks.
What was the last part, sorry?
A life does hang in the balance.
Awesome. As soon as I disconnect, I'm turning to Cody and I'm saying, I need you to go into town and turn it upside down looking for this man.
Yeah.
Do not engage. Find and let me know. We'll be following you as soon as we're ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go.
And he runs.
This motherfucker was a soldier. I know he's good.
All right, so everybody rejoins Bal.
Yep.
You guys
As
are
soon
probably
as-
walking up
They're
as Corey runs off.
Yeah.
As soon as I notice that they're coming out, I just start walking and they get to catch up.
Oh.
Val is not wasting time.
Are you heading towards town or away from town?
I'm heading towards town. Unless it's, I forgot to ask anything to Bird.
Are we not leaving? Were we not going to go after Ace?
I'm still walking. Life hangs in the balance. This way, I think.
around and follow. That sounds very important.
Once they've caught up, I will very cleanly let them know. We are murdering Louise today, just so you know. Get ready. And I'm going to spend my, I'm gonna start turning my, tentacle. No, actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna revert back to my regular tentacle arm instead.
Okay.
I think I'm still on stingers, so.
I thought you were on a crab claw again.
I don't
I
remember
don't.
if
No, it was the stinger because you didn't change. No, you changed it back to the crab claw after leaving the bar.
Either way, I need my sword tentacle, so.
Yeah. You need something to hold both weapons.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So, with that, we're going to take a break.
Yay!
All right, so we will be back in about 5-ish minutes. Thank you so much for joining us while you have. We are going to come back to them attempting to hunt down one of the boss type characters, I guess. We'll find out. Yeah, we'll find out. But yeah, see you in a couple minutes. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, we are back. Also, thank you so much for the raid. Let's. Can I get one of my mods to do a shout out for me, for them? In other words, literally any one of my players. Cute. But yeah, if I could get one of you guys to do a shout out for me for their channel, thank you so much for the raid. But yes, so we.
I can't.
I don't remember how to do it.
I'm still not a mod in the new account.
Yes.
Oh, right, your new account. I keep
Nice.
forgetting. Yeah, I
There we
keep
go.
forgetting that you changed accounts. Remind me later. But yes, so hi, I'm Evie, the Disaster GM. This is my wonderful table of players. We're playing Cypher. Looks like you guys joined us just before our break was over. Also, thank you, Juliana, for gifting that sub. But yes, definitely go out and do your thing. I understand that you have probably been going for a while, so get up, stretch your legs, get some water, do a bio break. If you've got a raid and run, totally understand. We are coming back in to a little bit of tension coming in because they just found out that essentially the mob boss of this entire territory has declared miniature war on their party and is currently talking with the brother and father of one of them. And they are storming the town to stop whatever is happening. But
This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
seriously. But yes, cool. Let's go ahead and jump right back in. We left off with Bal being like, just so that you know, we're killing Luis Figu today. So, you're walking into town. Go ahead.
I'm picturing the One Piece walk, but I'm gonna let them in on the information that I got from the conversation with Paradoja regarding Luis, specifically the aspect of like her or them being like not explicitly, indirectly implying that Luis is a force of change for the bad.
Or that he's at least necessary.
Oh yeah, that too. All of that.
Not that I'm saying that kicking the ass of an notorious mobster is necessarily a bad idea, but you do remember what happened when we went up against Gem, correct? The whole we almost died, and also it caused chaos in the underground, and, you know,
To be
was not
fair,
necessarily all a positive thing.
to be fair, we almost died but the person that almost killed us is not here.
I'm sure we can find interesting and creative ways to get ourselves killed.
Oh, of
All
course.
on our own.
Just probably not via explosion.
To be fair, there has been a great deal less explosions lately. You're all very precious to me, and I don't want any of you to get hurt or killed.
That's fair.
Aw, you're precious to me too.
So if there is any way to, I suppose there really isn't, though, if he's got your brother. It's just, well, we've seen what can happen with power vacuums, and if there's not someone to take over whatever is happening, it could go poorly for this town.
If it helps, I feel like Varen's mom is pretty scary. I'm sure she could put them all in line.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah, there's. I mean, when she gets raging, she can get pretty mean. So
I bet she's going to be like, all right, hang on. All right, all y'all gangsters, take a seat and get a meal on, or something like that.
Do I sound like that? Is that what you think I sound like?
Oh my god.
To be clear, Bal does not answer. Bal just keeps walking.
I can't tell whether being insulted or flattered. I just
Well,
continue
if
walking
it helps,
on.
this isn't either of our original accents, so you may be the only one of us speaking like you would normally.
Oh, is that something I get if I continue to like adventure? Like I'll get to talk all posh and proper like y'all do. Like
No,
hello,
not necessarily.
Mr. Gentleman. Like okay, well
be fair,
I'll work on it. I'll work on it.
No. You should. We changed because of necessity. Not, at least I did. Not.
Well,
You,
I did as well.
oh,
No
we
one's
did.
going to buy tea from someone who sounds like they came out of the underground.
Also, people respect you if you sound like a foreigner. So, started sounding more like where I belonged.
I think that we're now at the point where we can sound however we like, and people will need to respect us.
It's true.
But perhaps I should also start putting on an accent then, just to see how it feels. Like, no, I don't like that. No, I don't. No, that's not. And then she just continues walking.
All right.
It's all right.
Can I get a stealth check and a investigation check for Corey?
Ooh.
Stealth 15.
Okay.
The other one 5. He's focusing so hard on being stealthy.
He really is. He's trying so hard.
We love you, Corey.
Last night, did Fong reveal that where he came out of was the base of operations?
I don't remember if I did or not.
Because I also don't remember if you did or not.
Do you want to flip a coin?
Yeah.
It's up to you. Also, what are your lucky and unlucky numbers for the day?
Ooh.
Oh, I did not choose those yet. Okay, let's say 8 and 9. So 8 is lucky, 9 is unlucky.
I have a coin.
Please.
Okay.
Let's say
Take your
heads
tails.
as I told.
We have a pirate flag and a crown. So pick one of those.
Oh, okay. Let's go flag.
With my pirate
Flag is information shared.
That was flag.
Yes.
All right. That's the most ball coin you could have.
It really is.
This was my dice set that I bought for Bal too, so it was perfect
Nice.
that it came with a coin.
Amazing. All right, so
they have little water with a pirate ship on top of them.
Oh,
For,
cool.
inside. So sick. But sorry, go on.
cute. So Corey does at least know where to go. He just doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
That also means that the rest of you, theoretically, know where to go.
Right.
Right.
There are no thugs doing that kind of acting like town guards that they were the previous day. Anywhere.
That's not ominous. Does it perhaps seem a little quieter to you than it normally does?
It does.
It does.
Tumbleweed.
Every time I imagine a tumbleweed, for some reason I just picture somebody like rolling it.
I have gotten hit by a tumbleweed as large as my whole body.
What?
Of course you
What?
have.
Yeah. They are for real, and they are gigantic sometimes.
I think you're the first person I've ever met that has experienced one.
Arizona, man. They got lots of tumbleweeds.
Yeah, it's a type of bush that breaks off from the root.
Oh,
Are gigantic.
that makes. See, I don't know why I thought it was just like garbage, like just like like
Aw.
No,
like it's
no,
no.
it's actually like a brush, like from the bush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're kind of thorny. They kind of hurt.
Kind of, I think it's like a type of chaparral, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, a chaparral. I know what that is. I know
I
all
love the
the
music.
page about it.
Chaparral
But
is my
for Matt,
favorite
who doesn't
artist.
know what it is, what is
Big
it?
Pony Club. Okay.
Big club.
I love her song.
But yeah. As we
Alright, we're delaying the
and
number one.
and the true irony is that you guys had to sleep in so late from getting in so late that it probably is close to high noon. So just the hilarity of it. Also, we did reach 100 messages for today's stream. Yay, congratulations. Hi, Emilius. Welcome back. You have joined in just the amount of time because they are about to go start some shit.
We're gonna make some bad choices.
Yeah. And thank you very much for the follow. Very cool, very cool. But yes, so as we were saying, it is true irony of all ironies, very close to high noon in the Southern Mesa kind of themed territory of the Subdarchy. As you go storming through, it really fucking is. Storming through the center of town, ready to start some shit with a gangster.
Where Bobby Joe is.
Yeah, what are you guys doing with Bobby Joe? That is an excellent question.
I feel like he
the murder
has
bug
just.
since last night.
No, we haven't. We haven't. We just assume that if it's quiet, he is probably, hopefully, not eating something. If you hear the sound of screams, he is probably there.
Yeah.
We can assume that he has been wrapped up once again.
No,
Yeah,
he is
yeah.
the tumbleweed.
Yeah.
He was in the tumbleweed. That's his mode of transportation.
Okay, so for tactical sake, did you rewrap him, and is he just kind of hanging from some sort of wrap on your person? Is he
Basically,
tied
that's kind
up
of how I
somewhere? Okay.
I imagine
Oh, let's
rewrapped,
please.
like put into like a sling of some sort.
Please
Okay.
throw him at somebody's face.
I
You
will.
put it in a holster.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Just
Spider
fast,
around.
just fast draw a horrific, monstrous bug.
Absolutely.
Okay, so it will not take you long to get to this essentially warehouse base of Luis Figo and his henchmen. Are you doing anything prior to? Are you discussing? Are you planning? Are you going about it tactically? Are you trying to sneak up to it, or are you just gonna kick down the door? Like, what's the plan? What you doing?
If nobody else has anything better to do, before I do the drastic bow thing, I'm going to defer to the rest of the group. Okay, I
I'm
am
just
going.
following along. Like I don't have any plans, so I'm not the planner. So
Just ready to beat some ass.
yeah, I am. So am I.
Bong, when you were there, how many doors were there? It seems like they're ready for us.
And would Fong be able to describe like the general path that he took as far as like building layout goes?
Yes. So we're gonna go into the bathroom and then up one floor.
Yeah.
Easy. We all just have to face through reality.
Cool.
I'm giving every time to chew.
Yeah. So yeah, like, it's a fairly simplistic warehouse. Like, describing the layout is not difficult. So you would be able to tell them in more detail what you at least have seen. You didn't investigate a lot of the rooms. It was mostly the open walkway up the stairs into kind of their sitting room, and then back downstairs to one of the storage areas, and then up through the floor into, via a luck roll, the office of Luis.
That's right.
So it is very simplistic in terms of like anything hidden, what's happens to be behind other doors and in rooms, you're not sure. But you would be able to tell them the approximate layout of it and where Luis's office is, which
Main
currently
warehouse
does have a
area.
broken window and is very obvious to the outside.
The main warehouse, is it like 2 stories with a roof like open?
Yes.
Okay. Right. I'm not sure what your plan was, Ball, but I rather like raining down hell from above. So I think I'm going to find my way onto the roof.
Okay. Great.
All right. I'm gonna go through the door.
I'm also
Yeah.
probably gonna use the door.
Same.
Okay. So we have Kale coming around to flank from the top, and then the rest of you just kicking down the door and
Unless there's another entrance, but I don't think Varen has enough time to like notice that.
No. All right. So you would be able to, with that in mind, let's get a stealth check from Kale.
That is a 12. Plus, I am trained on it.
Okay. So you would be able to kind of separate and go off to try and sneak onto the building. Corey will rejoin you from a nearby alley and just be like, I don't know where they have any. I don't know if they're inside even. No one. I don't think anyone saw me.
Did you see any movement?
Not really.
All right. Good job. And then I'm gonna activate my bubble so that everything we do cannot be louder. Any sound that we make cannot be louder than a speaking voice. And then I'm gonna walk up to the door and kick it with all my strength.
Okay. So as we come to that, let's go ahead and start initiative because we do have someone separated from the group, so it will determine where in that we figure out what Kale is doing.
Man. 6.
6, okay.
Yeah.
18.
Don't forget, guys, that because it is a new day, you get a free asset from me
Nice.
that you can apply to anything. It is also a new. We're also all together, so you also have an automatic asset to your perception rolls as well. That is that perception is every time you roll perception and you are with me, we're considered as a group. You get perception. That's a permanent buff, as long as you're with me.
That's so sick. I got a 3, by the way.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's okay.
I love
After
when our warrior goes last. That's always great.
in a way, it's kind of strategic because then you get to see the lay of the land before you get to act.
Oh.
Acting
True.
when you don't know where the enemy is
True.
can be detrimental.
What about you, Varen?
Oh, I realized I was muted. I rolled it at 20.
Oh, fucking nat 20, damn.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
All right. So. All right, so, Varen, since you're just kind of following with everyone else, we'll go ahead and let Kale describe what they're doing and make some rolls to try to get into place as you guys essentially come and kick in the door. So, Kale, you are, I'm guessing, attempting to climb instead of trying to find a ladder. Go ahead and give me a climbing check.
I mean,
Which
if there is a ladder, I would use it, but I'm guessing there's not, so I have claws.
not an easy reach, at least.
Yeah, I am, in fact, skilled at climbing.
Yes, you are.
The thing I'm best at, which is good because I only rolled an 11.
Okay. With an
Bring it
11,
down to
with an 11 and the benefit of your claws, even though you haven't really taken out like climbing equipment, I'll say that that's good enough to where you're able to work your way up the side of the building to the roof. It's a roof. It's only shallowly pitched. Doesn't seem to get a lot of snow up here to where they would need a steep pitch to the roof. Go ahead and give me also a perception check as you get up there, like an
Sure.
awareness check, to see if you can hear anything inside.
I am trained at perception. I will spend an effort on this because it seems important.
Okay.
It doesn't help me though because I rolled a 6.
Okay. Yeah, you're not sure if there's anyone inside. It's
Yeah.
possibly just that it's hard to hear through a roof.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you guys would be able to, because of all of that, probably see the hint of green, of kale barely being visible over the edge of the roof as you approach. And do you quite literally kick in the door, or do you just like swing it open aggressively?
No, I'm kicking.
Okay, give me a might check.
Hey guys, I'm really good at this.
Because
17.
because the doors swing out,
Whoa.
not in.
Righteous anger.
So you're
Righteous
having to
anger.
break the hinges. But with a 17, I will say yes, with that righteous anger, you do
Nice.
manage to like break the hinges just enough to where it does like wobble and then swing in. It's not quite as dramatic as you really, really wanted it to be, but it does swing in partially off of the hinges, and inside you see just alone on the ground, Saren. Blood all over his face. His arm at an unnatural angle. Just seemingly unconscious.
I am going to stand at the door
Mm-hmm.
and listen.
Perception check.
I have a free level of effort in this.
Mm-hmm.
That was an 8.
An 8. You hear shuffling, but you're not sure if it's you and everybody else or if it's people that are hiding. But
Okay, in that case, sorry, I don't know if it's my turn.
with it being after Kale, it would indeed go Balfong and technically Varen with you guys.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm gonna set off Corey on guard duty into the warehouse. He knows how to guard. So he's like clearing. I'm sending him in first to clear corners, make sure that everything, with the emphasis in the room where Varen's sibling is, and then
Okay.
letting him fan out from there, and sort of as our first point of contact if anything comes out, because he's bulky.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna do for my turn.
Fong and Varen, what are you doing now that you are into the building?
I'm gonna let Fong go first.
I think that as Corey is clearing the corners, Bong is gonna walk in slowly and with a little bit of a swagger because he knows that he's got like a big target on his back. I mean, he had one before, but he's especially got one now after ruining that office so badly and there being so many of the henchmen whose butts have been kicked. And so I think that Fong is just it's kind of like when you've got a fighter who just strides into a ring and is like waiting for the fight to commence, waiting for the combatants to come in.
Okay. And Varen.
Do I see Saren on the ground? Is that correct?
It is
Oh.
obvious, yeah.
running to him. Like, I'm not even gonna care about stealth at this point. I am just running at, dropping to the ground, trying to make sure that he is still alive.
He is. One of his eyes has been gouged out, and he is slowly bleeding out.
Sorry, are you, can you hear me, or are you?
Just a groan.
You see the angriest expression that you have ever seen on Baron's face, for those in the room, and just immediately, once again, her eyes are pitch black, and she's immediately just on high alert, ready to fight. Essentially, are there any? And I'm like, I basically, I look to Ball, and was just like, Ball, I'll defer to you, but just don't hold me back when it comes time.
Okay. So as she says this to you, and Corey moves in and starts investigating, looking for people hiding, the shuffling sounds again, and it's above you, as if someone is walking around, and you hear them beginning to walk kind of away from you, as if across the floor towards where the stairwell would be. They do not seem hurried. But that brings us back to Kale.
All right, I think Kale is going to do another perception as they like try to put their ear to the roof and try and see what's going on in there.
Okay, go right ahead.
All right. Still trained at this. I'll put another effort on it. Hopefully I can roll over 10. I did. It is a 13.
13. You hear the soft thud of someone walking across a floor in some fashion. Seems unhurried and fairly casual. Only one set of feet.
Interesting. Does it sound near where I am?
It sounds like you can hear it kind of echoing from a broken window and starting to fade away, like it's walking to a different side of the building.
Ah. Where's the broken window? Peer down over the edge.
The front. It allows him to look out his window and perceive his domain.
On the second story?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way for me to swing down through that? Otherwise, I'm making my own hole.
I'd let you do like a kind of acrobatics tumbling type of check if you want.
Alrighty.
If you are trained in jumping or other type of like acrobatics, balancing type things, what would you try to argue is helpful with hanging and swinging down?
All I've got is climbing,
Okay,
but I'm very good at it.
you are. I'll give you an ease of 1 from that, because I think you're specialized in climbing, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll let it ease 1, because it's not quite climbing, but you've still got like that upper body going.
Yeah. That is an 11.
It's not elegant, but it works. You make it in, or you make it to the windowsill, and you almost fall, and like some more of the glass breaks, but you see from it there is an open doorway, and whoever was there has already walked away.
All right. Well, I'm inside.
Okay.
I'm stealth.
All right. So you are in a turn. So we'll say that about half of your short movement was the trying to swing around. So you'd probably be able to get to the doorway and looking through before the end of your turn.
That works.
Okay. Give me a stealth and a perception check.
All right. I'm putting effort on the stealth. I want to be hidey.
Quick question.
Yeah?
How
far is immediate radius?
Immediate is 10,
10,
unless you have extended range.
which I don't. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just checking in
So-
case somehow my bubble also reached the
15.
second floor.
It
On
like
the
brushes
stealth
the
check.
ceiling. 15 on
Yeah.
the stealth check? Okay.
which I'm trained in, but
Okay.
only a 4 on the perception, which I'm also
Okay.
trained in, but obviously that's not doing it.
Okay. You see the, like, kind of short hair of someone starting to descend the stairs. Which brings us to the appearance of Luis downstairs. As he walks slowly and casually down the stairs, seemingly some sort of lightly padded armor on his body. Flexes once, seeming to crack his neck, and looks across at all of you and is staring Fong down.
Kinda gay.
Val, you would also very easily recognize the armor of Islanus.
Oh, he's got beef with everybody right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so he is wearing Islanus armor.
One thing I
Oh
hate.
no.
Yeah.
That right there.
Yeah, there is Islanus armor on his body, and he's just like, ugh, and he's got in one hand a sword. And he's just staring at Fong.
Okay, now he's got beef with me. I don't like swords.
Yeah. Well. But his entire turn is just that he comes down the stairs and stands there, ready and waiting for you guys.
Villain pose.
Stick.
Everybody, please make a perception or observation check for this next round.
9 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 1 for Corey.
Okay, Corey is so observant.
Yep.
17.
Corey has no fucking clue this guy even showed up right now.
Okay,
12.
12. And
I
Fong.
got a 17, same as Kale.
Awesome. Kale, you vaguely hear something outside. Fong, you definitely hear something outside and would notice that from nearby buildings, a variety of individuals are starting to come out of the doors carrying a variety of weapons.
Yeah.
He's so Western.
Yeah.
Bringing us to Baal.
I'm gonna, with the same swagger as Louise, because I am very good at matching behavior. I'm gonna walk in up to where Varen is,
Mm-hmm.
pat her on the shoulder, say, "You have my absolute permission and blessing to go completely mental. I'll take care of him." And I put my hand on her brother's shoulder and I'm going to pump him full of heals.
Okay. Very good, because, as said, a life hangs in the balance.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me your roll.
I need to beat a 2. Difficulty 2, so higher than a 6.
Yeah.
That's a natural 20.
Whoa.
So normally on an attack, 20 gives you the benefit of 4 extra damage or a major effect. So we'll say that you deal an additional 4 points of heal on top of what
healing
you're
damage.
doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not damage, but you heal an additional 4.
Additional 4, so that's 8.
8?
That's
Okay.
really good.
That's
So-
very good.
On the ground, while still kind of crusted and covered in blood, with his arm still, again, at an unnatural angle, Saren kind of turns over slightly and begins glowing with bright light as the 8 points of healing essentially bring him back to Hale. He's a low-level NPC. And, like, while he is still covered in crusted, dried blood on his face, the socket where his eye had been missing and had basically just been torn out just heals over and is just now just an empty socket. And his arm snaps and cracks and moves back into place.
Dang.
Yeah.
And then, as I heal him and I say that, I whistle to Corey.
Mm-hmm.
And then let him. I command him to protect Baron Sidley, so that
Okay.
the rest of us can go wild.
Okay, yeah. So Corey is now defending the non-combatant on the floor, bringing us around to...
Our followers are sick.
Yes. Bringing us back around to Fong. You are the only person downstairs that has noticed that you guys are about to be flanked by a group of 12 individuals carrying a mixture of crossbows and other weapons.
Okay. I think Fong, like, seeing Varen on the warpath,
Mm-hmm.
is gonna look to her and say, save one shot for me. And then he's gonna turn to the back and be ready to take on the flankers.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
amazing.
Okay. Awesome. Fong against the thugs. Take 2.
Yes.
And we come back to the top of the round. Standing there. And he is not smiling. He is not, like, looking like he is proud or happy about anything. He's also not looking enraged. It is just Luis Figo in armor, relaxed, sword held in hand, still kind of focusing behind you. He doesn't seem to have noticed or really cared about your rage or what happened to your brother. But it is your turn, Baron. Are you frozen? There we go.
No, I'm just looking at my abilities real fast, trying to decide what I want to do first.
You just held so perfectly still. Gonna get him?
What
Ye-
destructive things are you
So
having?
Well, I'm just that's why I'm just like, what is my opening? Because I have so many things I can just.
Yes.
Seeing Baron.
Oh, and you also have, by the way, a nat 20 from chat.
Yes. Yes.
Fuck him up, Baron.
That's why I'm looking.
I will, as the benevolent GM, tell you to choose carefully because this is a boss level character. Which means that they have a very high DC.
Yes.
Also, my brain, just while Amanda thinks, my brain is blocking, like setting everything up in such a kick-ass, like anime manga 2-page spread. Everybody like in position. It's
Yeah.
anyway.
Action lines everywhere.
Anyway, you know what? We're just gonna start. I'm gonna start on the offensive. I'm using onslaught buffed by my targeting eye, and making him take 4 points of damage right away from the start of the round. With that
So,
nat 20.
is this a physical attack? Or
This
is
is
this
a
a
physical
mental attack?
This is I'm using the physical attack with that.
I have a very important question in that case.
Mm-hmm.
Are you applying any effort?
Oh my.
Let's see. What do I need if I put effort?
This is a boss
It is
level.
it is eased by 1 when I use targeting eye to activate.
Which
that.
is
So
why
it's
I
just-
asked.
And then onslaught was intellect, and I do have lots of intellect. I can put another effort into. I have edge of 3 in my intellect, so I can.
You can do a free level of effort if you want to.
Yeah, I will do that as well.
Okay. That does bring it down to a difficulty 6. against the speed defense from your free level, from your targeting eye, and then your level of effort, bringing it from an 8 to a 6. So nat 20 will cause damage. How much damage do you do? Because remember that you are utilizing a nat 20. Are you getting a major effect, or are you doing extra damage?
Ooh. I kind of want the major effects instead of the damage.
Okay. Major effects can include knocking the individual prone, knocking a weapon out of their hand, or something that you request if I should agree to it.
What weapon does he have again?
He's got a sword.
Oh, I'm knocking that shit away from him.
Okay. So you said how much does Onslaught do?
4 points of damage.
Okay.
I believe, and I think the targeting eye just makes it eased by 1 naturally.
Yes. Okay.
So I don't think it adds any damage. It just makes it easier for me to hit things.
What are you throwing at him, by the way?
So Onslaught is essentially energy. So I'm throwing shadow energy just straight at him.
So to kind of make this cinematic, first
Just
one to
imagine.
attack, ready, is Varen, eyes blackened and just shooting shadow energy. Where are you hitting him, since you've just got the hit that you want?
You know what? I'm aiming.
Yeah, describe it how you want.
Basically, I don't think anyone has ever seen her coalesce like pure just darkness, and she is essentially like literally doing the Dragon Ball Z like force blast directly into this man's chest.
Hell yes.
And you just see all of these ribbons of darkness and shadow coalesce, and it just shoots a solid beam straight into him, knocking the weapon away just from the sheer force of her anger and her darkness attacking this man.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. Beautiful. All right, so as your attack goes rocketing toward him, darkness just coalescing into essentially an energy beam of pure shadow, impacting his chest and knocking his sword aside. He staggers back a single step from that. There's a grunt of pain. You did actually cause him to emote some sound. And his gaze shifts from Fong to you. Kale, it is your turn.
Right. Well, I just saw somebody go down the stairs.
Mm-hmm. And whatever
there's now-
sound Varen might have said or had in response to all of that.
Yep. I also heard people outside. Are they, like, I'll glance out the window before I go ahead.
You would have to
Are
walk
they
back to
near
the
her?
window, so it would take some of your movement.
Oh, that's fair. No, that's fair. I think I'm going. I'm going. I know what we're doing. We're here to fuck somebody up.
Okay. The stairs
I
are
will.
the stairs are maybe 10, 15 feet away from you. So it's basically, you saw from across a sitting room someone, like, the last bits of someone walking down the stairs.
Yep.
You running? You gonna do a movement and attack? What are we working with?
I think it takes my action to take my dragon form, the small one, not the big one, because I don't think I'll fit down the stairs otherwise.
No.
And then I will creep down the stairs and pounce.
All right, so you would be able to get to the stairs with an immediate movement, unless you make a movement check.
Right. I will make a movement check.
Okay, so go ahead and make your movement check to determine how far you get.
Ooh, only a 9.
A 9. All right, so you get to the stairs and you can see, like, bits of movement from the top of the stairs, you are not able to get there, and since your action was to initiate the change, you wouldn't have been able to attack this round anyway. It was just determining how far you get.
I'm creeping down the stairs like a cat.
Yes. So we have sneaky dragon up at the top of the stairs, ready to come in and participate in le combat. Coming around to after Kale is Luis. So his eyes shifted to Varen. His jaw sets a little bit. Good hit. And then he seems to almost disappear from view. He moves so fast. It's actually at the top of his round. That comes back. The burn from the shadow seeming to creep over his skin where it had cracked and gone necrotic heals back as he picks up his sword and goes darting towards you. However, with the movement to get to the sword and to get to you, he does have not disadvantage, but he does have a hindrance to attack. So let's see. He attacks as a level 6. So go ahead and give me either a might if you just want to try and shoulder it off, or a speed defense if you are trying to dodge it.
Has Varen moved at all?
No, I think it was to channel this. I was pretty much standing my ground.
No.
In that case, you also have an ease to all of your defense tasks.
Okay, so that brings it down to a 5.
Bubble of protection.
Yeah, so that brings it down to a 5.
And then I will put another level effort into a speed defense.
Okay. Are you trained in speed defense?
I am. Don't think I'm trained in speed defense. It's just intellect defense for me.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was just double checking that. That's a 19.
19. Damn. So, minor effect. You, see him coming, and it's the blur of his movement towards where the sword was, and that split second of watching his hand heal as he picks it back up before there's another blur of movement coming directly towards you. And that faint movement, that faint blur, and then something that just at the back of your mind feels familiar causes you to dodge easily out of the way of a swing that goes directly for your head. Bringing us around to the thugs. As these 12 individuals, not injured, so these are different ones than you fought the previous night, go kind of rushing towards you guys. I would like Fong to make a defense roll of whatever kind you would like, because you are the one that is standing in the doorway, so they're going to shoot you first. In fact, with that, it's going to be 4 defense rolls, because the other ones won't be able to reach you and attack at the same time, but 4 of them are carrying crossbows.
Sick. I'm trained in speed defense tasks.
Yeah?
I think that's the only bonus I have right now.
Well, that does ease it from a 5 to a 4.
Cool.
And I'm assuming he's. I'm sorry. I want everybody to live. I'm assuming he's outside of my bubble.
He is more than 10 feet away. Because
Okay.
you were at the center of the bottom of the warehouse, which is definitely more than... Yeah.
Okay.
Sick.
Sweet.
I want to double check something just because I don't want to mess this up. Can I put an effort to each of those? And does it compound, or is it like, I don't know.
It is a different defense roll for each, so you have to put it
Okay.
in for every roll that you're going to apply it to.
Okay. I've got 3 edge.
Okay.
So does that mean it's free for
You have-
an effort each?
Yeah, an effort each is free, yes. And I think that's
Okay.
one of the reasons why they were incapable of hitting you last time.
Okay. I just want to double check.
Yeah.
I've been playing so many different systems that I'm like, oh no, I forgot everything.
Nope.
Okay. Effort and train. Let's go.
Yeah.
So I've got a 16.
Okay. Easy.
I've got a 5.
Okay, that is not quite enough.
I've got a 14.
Okay.
And I've got a 13.
Okay, yeah. So only one of them does hit you, dealing 4 points of damage because these are medium crossbows.
All right.
And like the other 3 just kind of go skidding past you, and that would bring your attention and Corey's attention, Val, to the fact that crossbow arrows and bolts are hitting the ground behind you. So you have enemies on both sides now. You were facing Luis, and now behind you there is the thud of crossbow bolts in the ground. The other 8 have rushed up to you, Fong.
Okay.
It looks like a couple of them will try to probably muscle past you and go participate in the fight inside if you do not stop them. We have not gotten to your turn yet because that was just their turn. Bal, you are going next. You now are aware of the threat behind you, in addition to the fact that Luis is right there in front of you, in your space.
I think, after everything that they have been through, Bal recognizes Fong and his capabilities enough to know that if Fong needs help, he's going to ask for it.
Mm-hmm.
So she is going to prioritize the very stabby enemy that is very close to the very squishy friend.
Yes.
So, I think Bal and Corey are gonna move at the same time, with Corey grabbing Varen's sibling, and then pulling him out of the way as I reach out my tentacle, and I'm going to use my water cannon in his face.
Yes. Okay. So, are you applying any levels of effort?
Yes, 3.
3 levels of effort. Okay, that brings it down from an 8 to a 5.
That puts me. Oh, okay, and then yeah, okay. 18.
Bam! You guys are rolling on fire tonight. All right. So as you do that, how much does the water cannon do?
Hold on, wait a minute. I know this. Water cannon. 4 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
at short range.
Okay. So as you begin dragging Saren out of the way, your tentacle coming up and just summoning the water from your normally carried water skin water bag, and just launches it at this man in a blast of high pressure water directly into his face. You see skin skidding off from the pressure as he isn't knocked back necessarily because it wasn't quite an 18. You said you did a 17?
18.
18. So that would be 2 extra points of damage. So that's actually technically
Maybe better than I thought it was. Yay.
But because, yeah, remember, 17 and 18 are extra damage. 19 is a minor effect, or 3. 20 is a major effect, or 4. So 2 extra points of damage as like it just skids off of his face and the red tinged bloody water comes back around and hovers around you in your control.
Sorry, quick question. Because it's not noted on the original ability. What stat would I use for using this attack?
Intellect.
Intellect? I thought as much.
Yeah.
But I wanted to confirm because that will determine. I have enough points to use whichever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
determine which one was the threat.
Yeah, you guys are coming into this first thing in the morning, so. But yeah, so he doesn't quite step back, but his shoulder does lean back slightly, and blood drips into his eyes as he glances just briefly towards you. And he snarls and sneers a little bit.
It's okay. I've been told that I have that effect on people. They just get real wet around me.
It's so bad. That's so bad. Shame on you.
I'm trying. She's trying to be.
I
she's trying to
know.
Draw his attention.
I know, but that was very much a Joel joke.
Of a bad joke, then you know what? I've succeeded.
Yeah, that was me telling Joel. That's just so bad.
Amazing.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay, Fong, your turn. Oh, and can I also, sorry, get a might check for dragging Saren away?
Oh yeah. 16.
16. Okay, good.
He's also trained in carrying.
Yeah. Yeah, so which is why I'm just like, yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you and Corey are fine. So Fong, it is your turn. You have 8 thugs that are armored. They are not, it's not as elaborate as Luis's armor, but they are armored, which means that they don't take as much damage from hits. And it looks like a couple of them will probably try to force their way past you in this opening. What are you doing?
Okay. Whoever's in front, whoever's closest to me, I'm smacking them.
Okay.
Let's go.
Smacky smacky.
But first, I am gonna add a little attack flourish to this.
Of course,
too.
of course. Yeah.
Because I think that, like, in this moment, like, last time he was fighting alone.
Yeah.
But he was spurred on by the thoughts of fighting for his friend's family.
Yeah.
Now, he's not alone. And I think that there's just like an extra swagger to him where he's like, before he's like, okay, I have to watch everything. Now he's like, I don't have to watch my back. I got people who will do that for me. And so I think that he's moving forward and he's going to do a big, deep swing. And whoever's closest, I'm going to send an asset to Varen for the next task that she would like to do.
Okay.
And I am trained in medium bashing. I'm adding in an effort. And I'm trying to smack the closest thug. Let's go. That is a 9.
You said you put an effort and you were trained?
Effort and trained.
So that brings it down from a 5 to a 4 to a 3, so 9. Yes.
Sick.
Just barely.
I have bad news because that's also my unlucky number. So my next thing is going to be hindered.
Of course. Of course. But yes, so you hit for how much?
So I am going to hit for because I have crushing blow, so I get a free effort to damage, long staff war, combat skill, so a total of 8 damage.
All right, so the one of the ones that was about to try and push past you, like, you catch him right in the gut and he is stumbling back, coughing up blood as you do so. The armor helped, but not enough. Do you have anything else that you are able to do this turn?
No,
that you would like
that
to
guy
attempt
is
to
still
try?
up. then I can't keep going.
Yeah.
I've got a thing if I take him out.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not quite enough for a single one, but
Yeah.
very close. Bringing us back around to Varen, you are starting to see the tattered, torn skin from that face strike knit itself together with tiny little bits of shadow.
Wait, Shadow?
You are the closest to him.
In that case, I feel like between seeing how fast he can move, and seeing this, I'm going to initiate now my resonance field for the next minute.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone who tries to make an immediate range attack against me, the pattern energizes to block the attack.
Okay.
And then I can make an intellect defense roll in place of a regular defense roll. So I would get that eased for the next minute.
Okay. So, are you going to attempt to step back? Remember that in Cypher, there's not really attacks of opportunity. So if you wanted to try and take that, 10-foot movement to get a little further away, while he still moves very, very fast, at least you're not right there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I will definitely do that, and then use my resonance field ability.
Okay. Kale, that brings us around to your turn. You are on the stairs and you see once again about 15-ish feet away this hulking figure that you vaguely recognize from the bar the previous night, skin hanging from his face but knitting itself back into place, holding a sword.
Right.
And everybody else, as well as now realizing that the sounds you heard are backup that are about to attempt to force their way into the building.
Importantly, he is menacing my friends currently,
Yes, he is.
and that's a problem for me.
Yes, it is.
He's not paying any attention to where I am. So I am going to try and sneak attack this bitch from behind,
Alrighty.
like a cat pouncing on a mouse.
So first stealth to make sure that you are indeed sneak attacking, which will ease your attack, essentially.
That's a nat 20.
Holy fuck. Okay, so yeah, I will allow
Very
that
stealthy.
to
Let's go.
ease the attack by 2 because he is being surprised.
Ooh. Let's go attack. I'm going to put some might on this for
Okay.
an effort.
Okay, so that brings it from a 6 to a 5.
Yep. And then, why didn't I put 2 on that? Because I can.
Okay, brings it down to a 4.
12 or better.
12 or better.
That is indeed a 12. So I'm glad
Beautiful.
I put extra effort on that.
So yeah, the not as big as your massive guardian form, but the dragon just leaps forward. Would you like to describe your attack as you land on
Yeah.
this man?
So Varen and Baal probably are the only ones to see this, but from the stairs there emerges like a shadow, like a very large panther, and as it creeps out onto the floor, you see Kale take that cat-like sort of low step, kind of waggle the tail as you get ready to pounce, and then just like a bolt of lightning into this guy's back, just completely pounces and snaps with their big long dragon teeth at
Okay.
the armor.
Okay. How much do you do?
I do 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay, an additional 4 to that. This. Okay, so as Kale leaps from the stairs onto this man, clamping jaws onto, we'll say, his shoulder, you can feel the resistance of not just the armor, but his skin trying to almost push your teeth out as they sink in. They sink in and you kind of grip, and then they get a little bit pushed back.
Right.
And blood dripping down in his armor, clothing, etc. And it is at least blood colored, but that does
That's good.
bring us back around to him. healing this much. And like the face has now mostly been healed back up. There's still tattered bits and blood just dripping down, so he is not fully healed from that first attack from Bal, but he is better than he was. He is also occupied with a dragon at the moment, so he's not able to focus towards one of the two of you, and will instead try to turn and stab Kale to get them off of him. So Kale, please make a defense roll.
You know what dragons don't like is being stabbed with swords.
There's a lot of things that dragons don't like in this fight.
I feel like just in general, being stabbed with swords is not like anyone's favorite thing. To be fair,
get 2 armor to be, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try and take this as a might, which I have trained in defense.
Okay.
That is nope. That's a 3.
Okay.
Ow! 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 Ow!
So
Just in case to keep track, you all still have a free level of effort from me, and you also would get you are also in the bubble, so you would also get a benefit from to all of your defense tasks from the bubble.
That's true.
So it was a 6 with the effort brings it down to a 5, and then the 4. So yeah, unfortunately 3 is still too low for that. So like just right between the collarbones almost, like he looked over his shoulder at your face and just dug the sword in and twisted as he pulled it back out, dealing 8 points of damage.
Cool. That's
reduced by your armor.
Yep. Reduced by armor, reduced by 2. There we go. Okay.
And you did not roll a nat 1, so it's not extra damage and it does not throw you any. But you can see the shadow beginning to knit his skin further on his face because he is right there at you. So you are also able to just freely notice this happening. But he is snarling and pissed off, but ready to take you guys out still.
How am I?
Yeah.
We're about the same.
Yeah. Coming around to the thugs, I would like so many defense rolls from Fong. So we've got 4 more crossbow bolts coming at you. They are already eased because you are surrounded by their allies at the moment. So where it was a 5, it is a 4 with your various assets provided to it. That brings it down to 2. So 6 or better.
Okay. I'm gonna roll the one where I'm hindered first for
Okay.
my lucky thing.
Okay, so that's a 3 or better.
Yes.
Or a 3, so 9 or better.
19!
19. Minor effect. I'll give you an ease on the next one, so that's a 3 or better. Will dodge that arrow.
Sick. So, the second one is a 9. The
Okay.
third one is a 14.
Okay.
And then the fourth one is a 2.
So yet again, one of the arrows does hit you for 4 damage, but we also then have the 4 that are around you that do intend to attempt to gang up on you because they were not around to see the last round of this to know that they don't want to be that close.
True.
So I would like an additional 4 defense rolls from the ones that are next to you. And these are all attempting to strike you with swords, so you can do your fancy shit.
Sounds good. I'll do my fancy shit after I roll all 4 speed defenses. Okay. So I've got a 7, I've got a 9, I've got an 18, and I've got another 18.
Okay, so do you have any the 9, 18, and 18 do miss you. The 7 does not, so you take an additional 4 points of damage from that sword.
Okay.
But The 9 and the 2 18s do succeed in getting out of the way, dodging, redirecting, however you choose to utilize your Fongness.
So, I want to redirect to the guy that I've hit already.
Okay.
Like, I want to, basically as many times until that guy is down.
Okay, so we'll at least start with the 9.
Okay.
Because that was the first one that you dodged effectively.
16 to hit.
16 definitely hits, so that is, and you said it deals the entire damage, or does it only deal 2? The entire damage?
Yep.
Okay,
It
so
says if they hit themselves, I just don't get to hit bonuses.
yeah, so the sword just right into his gut, and he falls to the ground. So that one is out.
Sick. Okay.
18 and 18?
Yeah, I'll send them at each other. Let's go.
Okay, so also we'll call the redirect, it's an 18. That's not really a minor effect, so we'll still allow at least 1 extra point of damage per each if you succeed on the hits.
Okay, so one of them was a 7, the other one was a 14.
Okay, the 14 hits, so one of them takes 5 points of damage.
Yes. Let's go.
Okay.
Making their friends beat them up is just chef's
Oh,
kiss.
yeah.
It's beautiful. But yes, so as several of the thugs go after you and try to stab you, the one that had been fully gutted with the strike then gets taken out by one of them. 3 more do manage to rush past. So with that, I am going to call it to reach you guys hindered. I would like 2 defense rolls from Bal and 1 defense roll from Varen.
And what defense was this again?
It is against the thugs that had made it through.
Oh, okay.
The first one is 9.
9? Okay. Are you trained at all? Or you're in the bubble, so yes.
I'm in the bubble.
So yeah. And do you have training in speed defense or anything? Because they are a 5, so the bubble brings it down to a 4.
Nope.
Okay, so...
I also don't have my armor up yet, so...
Okay, so the first one is 4 points.
You said you needed 2?
Yes.
12.
12. That one, you easily get out of the way. We'll say that the first hit is a little bit of a surprise because they made it past Fong. So that one deals 4 points to you. You dodge the other one. Varen?
I only rolled a 7, and that is with Resonance Field, taking
Okay.
an ease with that.
Okay, so that is 4 points there as well.
Yeah.
So we now have Luis and 3 of the thugs in the bubble in combat with you guys, and Fong dealing with the other 8. Warriors, man.
Yep.
Val, it is your turn.
I got hit from I got in the back. God, I can't
Nat 20 awarded to Matt, by the way, by chat. Thank you very much, chat.
Sorry, how much damage did I take?
You took 4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I am going to do something. Hale is here.
Mhm.
I am not a fighter.
Okay.
I'm going to reach with my actual hand because Bal has a... What?
Wait, you wouldn't have taken that. You've got Corey right next to you. Corey gives you an asset to defense.
Well, no, he pulled Varen's brother away from us, so that
You don't have him there with you?
He is protecting.
Okay.
He's having his little mini side adventure.
Okay.
I'm counting him as out of
Out of combat, okay.
further because his job is to protect
Okay.
his brother.
Good to
So I
know.
would have taken it.
Yeah.
Appreciate watching out for me.
Yeah.
But also, I will nerf myself at every turn.
Yeah.
Because my tentacle is for harming. My fingers are for protecting. I'm going to reach towards Buies, draw out the water that I blasted him with, and activate my my water shield.
Okay. Are you going to attempt to move away at all, or are you just going to kind of stand your ground there so that you're still close to everyone?
How aware would you say? Well, Bell has always been very good about spacing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to reposition. I'm going to pivot away far enough that I can extend the shield as far towards Fong as I can without taking Kale off of it. So I would position myself equidistant between the two, so that, well, I mean, it's not far enough, but the point is I'm keeping the outer edges of it on Kale so that they get the benefits, so that I also can move the shield closer to Fong in case he wants to pull into the fight and get the benefits from it himself.
Okay. Roll for luck to see if you're able to get him, like, barely in it.
19.
We'll say that, like, it barely touches the back of his legs and counts.
Awesome. Nice.
I feel the warmth on the back of my legs.
So he's, like,
Thank
fully
you.
at that...
You feel it wet and cold is the thing.
Yeah. He's fully at that 10 feet from you, but because he's on the border of 10 feet, it barely catches his ass.
Awesome.
Amazing. Your ass is a little clammy now, but
Yeah.
it's fine. It's actually
Swamp
helpful.
ass. Swamp
Yeah.
ass. Sometimes you gotta do it.
The person that hurt me, was it a ranged attack?
No, it was a sword.
Oh, in that case, I'm gonna walk past them and go, "Oh, excuse me, sorry." I'm just giving them a little pat on the back as I walk towards where I position myself. Just kinda
Not quite,
ignoring
but
them.
yeah. You're just like, no, sorry. Just like smack them on the
Sorry,
back as you dodge past.
Yeah, that's my mom.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, because you're essentially still having to dodge and maneuver around them because it doesn't hold still, but it's still the amusement of, excuse me, sorry, as you run past. Bringing us to Fong. You just got stabbed and had people stab each other, and you are now basically dodging shit at a difficulty 2
Let's go.
because of the bubble.
Great. I think that Fong is gonna look back, and he's gonna say, "Thanks, Captain," and like with renewed vigor, he is going to. So, most recently there were 2 that he sent at each other.
Yes.
And one of them got hit.
Yes.
So, I would like to use, big thanks to Big Freaking Swede, I'd like to use the nat 20 on the one that didn't get hit.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yes.
Because you are currently surrounded by 4, and 4 are further back with arrows. Yes. Okay.
So I'm gonna use that nat 20,
Okay.
and look, we're flourishing this.
Okay.
I feel like this is gonna be one of those things where maybe Fong, like, he's got his staff, he throws it up in the air, and like, high noon, baby, everyone looking up into the sun. As it comes down, he brings it right on the top of this guy's head.
Jeez.
With the 20, I'm doing the extra damage,
Okay.
so it'll be 12 total.
Out, cold, concussed, possibly dead, you're not sure, but just crumples like a leaf.
Sick. And as part of that, let's go. I've got a successive attack, so if I'm able to take someone out, I can swing at someone else.
Okay.
And I'm gonna swing at the guy that got stabbed by his friend last turn for 5.
Okay.
So, trained in medium bashing.
Yes.
I've got I'm putting a point of effort into it.
Yes. So
Let's
that brings
do
it
this.
from a 5 to a 4 to a 3, so 9 or better.
Stick. Let's go. 15.
15. Easily. Just how would you like to knock him out? Because with the amount of damage that you do manage to overcome whatever armor he has to get him back to 0. So how do you knock this one out of commission?
Excellent. So I think like after bonking the first one, for the second one, it's just like taking advantage of the momentary blinding of the light. Fong is gonna be like, wait, hang on, I can, and he's as he maneuvers closer, he's gonna be like spinning with the staff right behind his head, and he's gonna essentially build up the momentum before unleashing it, like, and almost like a pool cue on the swing and the end, smacking him right dead center in the forehead.
Perfect. Perfect.
Getting them pressure points.
Are you
Yes.
able to do that
Ayo.
knockout re-swing more than once in a turn?
It is an enabler, so does that
It
mean I
is.
can
That
do-
means that you can just keep doing it.
Let's go.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm assuming that you're going to attack a third one.
Absolutely. Let's do this thing. Okay. Same thing. Trained.
Yeah.
Point of effort.
Yep.
Oh, that's a 7.
7. Unfortunately, having seen all of this, they do manage to stumble just far enough back to where the swing goes wide and you miss on the third strike. But that was really fucking impressive. And their eyes are just a little wide.
Yeah.
Varen, you are now dealing with armed thug type guard folk ish things. Luis, who is at least currently focused on Kale, who just bit the fuck out of his shoulder. What do you choose to do?
Who is closer to me right now, Luis or the thug?
Luis is right in front of you. The thug is pretty much right behind you. So it's equidistant. One is more threatening, obviously.
I am going. Okay, so I don't have to. It looks like I don't have to roll for that. Am I close enough to touch Luis Figu?
If you manage to make contact, yes. It is still considered an attack, but yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to roll to attempt to get my hands on him.
Okay.
That was only a 2, so I don't do that.
Oh.
But I will keep, again, for the next minute, still have my, basically my resonance fill still up, so.
Okay. So you don't quite manage to get your hands on him. He just nimbly, almost passively dodges out of the way while withdrawing his sword to do another strike to get basically a little bit more room from the dragon that just attacked him. But it does come to the dragon's turn.
Excellent. I should double check if it takes a full action to activate my companion to wake up Pico. Because he can give me an advantage, which I think I will need. It doesn't say.
Is it considered an enabler, or is it
An enabler.
something that you have to like activate? Is it like an action to activate?
I'm going to have to go to the book for this one because it's not written in my cheat sheet.
Yeah.
This one is companion, right?
Yes, it's magic companion.
Quick search for that. Magical
Let's go,
companion.
Pico.
There it is. All right, I can't find it right now. This is on the highlighted version, that's why. Oh well.
God, yeah.
I will look on my next roll instead of right now in the middle
Okay.
of everything.
Yes.
In case, I'm just going to continue attacking this dude.
Okay.
Let's do another big chomp.
Okay. So it is a difficulty 6 brought down by what?
Currently nothing, but I'm putting 2 effort on this.
Okay. So that breaks it down to a
by
4.
2.
Yeah.
So 12 or better. That is a 15.
15 hits.
Yep. Just my effort. So I do another 4.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to pin him. I know that's a special effect, and it's not
Yeah.
an actual thing I'm doing, but
Narratively.
just try to keep attention on me and away from my friends.
Okay. Yes.
Stab me. Do not stab Varen.
Okay. All right. So as you sink your claws into him yet again, he turns a little bit more towards you because we are to Luis's turn, and is going to go for wait. So I did make a mistake, but I'm gonna keep the damage because no, you wouldn't have hit. I was using his to hit thing because
and not his to die.
yeah, his speed defense is as a difficulty 8. So yeah, you brought it down to a 6, but I'm gonna take it since I've already written it down. But yeah, so he turns towards you, tearing his arm out of your mouth, and just goes for another wide swing, this time directly at your head. Please make your defense. You are still technically within the bubble.
Yep. So I have an asset on that. I am trained in might defense, which brings it down by 2.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think that makes it 12 or better. I rolled a nat 20.
Nat 20. All right. So nat 20, you can basically have a major effect of your choice, or you can have an asset towards your next attack. Do you have a particular major effect that you would like?
I like the asset to the next attack. Let's try that one.
Okay. So you just easily dodge out of the way. The swing goes wild. He is sneering at you and seems to be more pissed off at you than at the others at the moment, at least. Bringing us around to the thugs. We've got 3 there. I would like roll off between Amanda and Joelle to see which one 2 of them attack and which one of them attacks.
I rolled an 18.
I fucking hate my dice. I just
Uh-oh.
rolled a natural 20.
I'm sorry.
It's never when it fucking matters.
I'm sorry. This is going to be the last round before we break for next session, by the way. But with the nat 20, only one of them attacks you, Joel.
Wonderful.
So I would like 2 defense rolls from Varen and 1 defense roll from Bal.
18.
Easily.
One is a 19, the other one is a 5.
Okay. The 5 will still hit you, even with the bonuses that you have, because it wasn't brought quite down to a 2.
Yeah.
The 19 is a minor effect.
Correct.
Would you like to, say, stun him briefly for whatever else might happen, or would you like... the nat 20 for Kale was just an asset, right? So let's give you a double asset, Kale, or would you like a single asset from the minor effect?
Because it was for the next attack, correct?
Yes.
Next roll. Okay.
So, Varen, would you like a single asset, or
So-
would you like to briefly have him kind of stunned as kind of an aid for whatever else might happen to
So-
him until his next turn?
The wording says of Resonance Field says if you do so and you get a minor effect, the creature
Oh.
attacking you takes 1 point of damage. So
Okay,
he
so
actually
yeah.
does take some damage.
He takes some damage. Awesome. So,
Whew.
you said only 1 point, though?
Only 1 point as a minor effect.
Is it intellect damage?
It doesn't specify which
Okay.
damage.
So it's probably that it
I
reflects
make
the
it-
damage back.
An intellect defense is what I'm using when
Yeah.
that at Resonance Field's active. So
No. But yeah, so we'll say that it reflects the damage back, so it's the same type of damage that he is doing. All right, so that brings us to the thugs that are with Fong. You've got 2 that are alive right next to you, 4 with crossbows
Great.
that are maybe 10 feet away.
Okay. I'll roll the crossbow ones first.
Okay. Remember that you have an asset from Joel, so that you are aiming for a 6 or better on the dice.
Okay, sick. All right, so one of them hits me.
Okay.
I've got 11, 12, 5, 18.
Okay. So the 5 does hit you for another 4 points of damage.
Okay. All right.
And then you've got the 2 that are hesitantly swinging at you with their swords
Let's go.
because they are learning why you pissed off their boss.
Yes, yes, indeed. Okay, I'm gonna get hit by another one with a 5, but
Okay.
then I got a 12 for the last one.
Okay, so you successfully dodge the 12. So the 5 is... You're rolling a lot of 5s. You should have made that your lucky
Yeah.
number. So that is, unfortunately, another 4 points of
Yes.
damage from that one.
Okay.
Coming around.
I'd like to redirect the one that I was able to dodge with the 12.
Oh,
towards
okay.
The guy who hit me with the 5.
Okay, yeah. So go ahead and give me your attack.
16.
Hits.
6.
Okay, yeah, let me mark that damage down. So it's not like the full into the gut level of damage, but it does cause an obvious wound to this guy's side as it slides past his essentially kidney. Coming around to Bal, you are there between everyone. What would you like to do?
Fong seems to be doing fine, right?
He's taken some hits, but he's
Yeah.
still fighting.
Kale, I think, just took some damage.
A little bit, but they're still looking pretty good.
Yeah, Kale has extra health when they transform.
And then
Yeah.
Varen seems to be doing fine as well, right?
Fong has probably taken the most
Okay. I'm doing this thing where I'm letting Fong let me know if he needs help. So,
Okay.
I think she's gonna do the meme of looking around. Doesn't really see anything
Mm-hmm.
that she can do right now,
Mm-hmm.
and then is just going to take our action recovery roll.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
There's no point in rushing into battle. 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. So my pool is back to full. Nice.
Okay, awesome.
And I am centered. Everybody's being covered.
Okay.
Corey is hopefully sneaking Varen's sibling through a window or something. So we're good.
Okay,
What
so
I do?
that brings us around to Fong. You have 2 immediately there, one of which is a little bit injured, and then 4 that are reloading their crossbows as we speak.
I'm going after the injured one.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Again, trained, effort. Let's do this thing.
Yes.
That's a 10.
Hits.
Sick. For 8 points of damage.
Ooh.
Awesome. So that knocks that one out.
Sick. I'd like to do the flourish with this too.
Okay,
Where
okay.
I think like after he got hit, I think that Fong, in almost like a assholey way, he's gonna hit the same spot his buddy stabbed him at.
Ooh. Ouch.
It in like the same gesture too. But I'd like to toss an asset over to Kale.
Okay.
As a part of
Ooh.
that.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
And then I'll successive attack the buddy that hit his buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Again, trained, effort. Nat 20, baby!
Yes. All right. So that is an auto hit because these guys are significantly easier to hit, especially with everything that you've got to it. Are you doing extra damage?
Extra damage.
Okay.
Let's go.
So 4 plus whatever it is that you do.
Yes, plus 8, so 12.
All right. So yeah, that knocks them out, even with the armor, because they've got, if you have not figured it out yet, 9 hit points.
Excellent. Okay. So again, like as part of this attack, it'll be another flourish.
Okay.
Where I think like recognizing that he's got the upper hand now.
Okay.
It's gonna be like quick stabs, like navel, chest, head.
Okay.
And then I'll send an asset over to Baal.
Okay. Yeah.
And then finally, because these guys have been giving me a headache all this time, I'm gonna use an ability I haven't used yet. Getaway. After your action on your turn, you move up to a short distance, or get behind or beneath cover within immediate range. I want to pull a Luis Figu here, and in essence, from where I'm standing,
Yeah.
disappear and appear in front of the crossbow folk.
Okay. So yeah, just like quick step while they're loading, they look up and suddenly you are there.
Yeah, smiling
Perfect.
with the staff
Terrifying.
in hand.
Yeah, like
Oh, no.
wounds on your body because you've been stabbed a couple of times. You've had like arrows like skim past you, doing some damage. You've taken some damage, so there's like bits of blood all over you, and you're just there smiling, like, "All right, hi, honey, I'm home."
Exactly.
And that is the end of this round and time for us to call it for the day, and we will come back to the middle of this combat next time.
Amazing.
Beautiful. Good job, guys. Good job. You are fighting against a healing enemy.
Amazing.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
damn, Fong is kicking ass again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
Yes.
you're just handling all the little minions, keeping them out of people's hair.
That's so useful, honestly.
Yeah.
So many guys at once. My God.
Yeah. Like the fight is more complex just from the fact that there are minions to deal with, and having someone that can just be like, nope,
He's
nope,
just keeping
nope.
all the ads while
Absolutely.
Kale just
Yes.
paints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's how it works. That's how it works. Party dynamics. But yeah, awesome. Very cool. Very cool. Good job, guys. But yeah, so let's go ahead and go around, reintroducing ourselves, saying like where you can find us, etc. And then I will find someone to raid. Starting with Joel. I should have said that early. Yeah.
We all just stare
Dude.
at the screen for like.
Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing.
Well, hello. I am Joel. I was Balmus for today. I staff member here at Ultra Echo Archives. I also have started doing streams on my own. The schedule technically on my I am Cyan the Grackle. I don't know if that's how you pronounce the name, but that's how I pronounce it. So that's what it is. Um, I stream here on Twitch on my own channel. The schedule says Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but more often than not, I'll stream when I like, and say that it's just those 3 days. But then I stream on days that aren't those 3 days, and then I don't stream on the days that are those three. So if you want to know when I go live, follow the channel, please. That's sort of everything I'm doing outside of here in Altered Echo Archives. I am obviously Val Mistforge every other Sunday. And then I am also Senor Fluffington and Juan Ferreira on Once Upon a Reflection, our every other Friday game. And I'm going to be playing another character in the other Friday game that is going to be running at some point soon, hopefully. Yeah, that's kind of what I've got going on. Matt, go.
Thank you. I'm Matt, he, him. Today I was Fong, he, they, the risk-taking warrior who fights with panache and occasionally walks through walls.
Nice.
And
Kicks
this
so much ass.
this is such a blast. Y'all are amazing. Oh my goodness. I felt very old boy in this moment. So,
Yes.
Oh, God, yeah.
goodness.
Yes.
Good
Thank
movie.
you for letting me
Mhm.
live these fantasies of being an ass kicker. So you can find me everywhere as Improv and RPG. I make a lot of content for beginners learning how to role play. But yeah, I'm super pumped for next time.
And for veterans needing a refresher, because I use it. I use Matt's content all the time.
Thank you, Joel. I
It's
really
so good.
appreciate it. And I will pass it over to Amanda.
Hi, everyone. My name is Amanda, aka Panda Cabra. I use she, her pronouns, and today I was Varen Lek, your weird adept who dances with dark matter and Siphon's power. Obviously, I'm here every other Sunday playing Varen in Empyrean Wilds, and then every other Friday evening I am also in Once Upon a Reflections here on Alter Echo Archives, where I am playing Rosa and Thorn. Thorn being the fantasy alter ego, and she is an explorer princess who is not quite what she seems at the moment. You can find me around the internet under Panda Cabra, which is my name on most platforms. Other than that, I'm also staff at Altered Echo Archives, and this is kind of the only thing I have going on right now as work is ramping up, and my program got expanded, and they decided I needed a promotion to help them with that. So congratulate me! Woo!
Congratulations.
Nice.
Yay! Which also means that I also have my weekends free again. So again, I'm just
Hell
around. So
yeah.
feel free to come say hi. Alina, go.
Hey everybody, it's me, Alina. I am they, them, and I've been playing Kale, who's also they, them. They are an empathic explorer who helps their friends and has the soul of a dragon. Yeah, they are very angry when people stab them with swords. I am also part of the Once Upon a Reflection crew, where I play Kale's complete opposite, Vrak, who is just a hot little mess. And they're having a great time being a hot little mess right now. So come check us out this Friday. You can find me online at Alina Pete for most sites. I'm not on Twitter. I'm on Blue Sky mostly. Check out my website at alinapete.com. I finally got links to buy all my books, and there's actually one more I need to update. So check them out there.
Very cool. Yeah.
And then Eddie.
Yeah, Alina and like everyone, all of them are just all my players are so cool. All my players are so cool. I love you guys. You're great. I'm excited that we're back. It's great. But yeah, so I'm Evie. I'm the disaster GM. My pronouns are she, they, or any. I don't really care. You can generally find me here running Cypher System games. I am the director of Altered Echo Archives with my beautiful staff members here. I mostly do Cypher System games, but I am currently guesting on Fuzka's channel last night, as well as not next weekend, but the weekend after, with my old character Cam for their difficult terrain campaign. Love the Fuzka. They have a great table at Fuzka's channel.
I checked it out last night and it was so fun.
Yeah, we're fighting an undead dragon-looking thing
that's a problem.
that like deals like cold and necrotic damage, and like my character is getting beat up with that cold damage and poison damage. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's not like a high level campaign, but it's a decently high level campaign, and like Fuzka's table is the only table that I would play D&D at. So like it's a whole thing. Ranger. He's a ranger that's half tiefling, half ASMR. It's a thing, and he stabs people with a glaive and has a fennec fox that turns into a forest guardian spirit that like stabs people with its horns. It's a whole thing. Camland for life, but yeah. So catch us here this coming Friday for Once Upon a Reflection's return, where they get to deal with the Sandman, having caught them in his domain doing some shit, and after a big fight with the Pied Piper, everything's going on. All of the fights are happening in all of the games. It's a wild time. So yeah, just follow us, follow my beautiful players. Our links are in the description or in chat, depending on where you're watching. Make sure that you follow and like join our Discord if you want to come and chat with us. That's where you can find easy access to like asking us questions, and like we've got a little meme channel that we react to the live sessions in that is very distracting. It is very distracting.
So fun to try and like see what happened in a game just by the random gifts.
It's insane. It's insane. But yeah, so we're gonna be back this Friday with Once Upon a Reflection, and then 2 weeks from today we will be coming back with Empyrean Wilds and the rest of this fight. We are going to go to the Be Right Back screen, and we are going to be rating Nerds with Dice if you are watching on Twitch. So yeah, we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.